What's up, everybody? I'm Rick.
And I'm Anna.
And welcome to Late Theories, a series in which Anna explains her theory about something that we all know the answer to, but we're just not going to tell her and let her theorize.
Right, because I don't know the answer,
Yeah,
because
exactly.
I haven't watched.
Yeah, whatever we're going to be talking about.
Yeah.
This time we're going to be talking about, once again, Naruto Shippuden. So it's a theory associated with Naruto that you have.
Yes.
But again, we know the answer in the comments and me because I've watched the anime before and read the manga. But we're not going to tell her. We're going to let her theorize because she's reacting, right? The reactions are on this channel. She's reacting to Naruto and Naruto Shippuden. Right now, the last thing we saw is Naruto Shippuden episode 76.
Right.
Okay. And so whatever theory you're going to be telling us about today only has the information up to that point.
Exactly.
You don't know anything beyond that. I haven't told her anything. So today's
Thank
question...
you for not spoiling.
Oh, no problem. I try. Today's question, Anna, is going to be, or topic rather.
Right.
What's
It's
the
a theory
topic?
that I just came up with, which is that I believe that Naruto is the fourth Hokage's son.
Okay.
That is my theory. And there is a process that I went through watching, the whole of Naruto up to Naruto Shippuden episode 79.
76?
76. And I kind of have three reasons that are backing up my theory. So I'm going to go through all three of them, in the order of from, I would say, least important to the one that I think, to me at least, was like the last nail
The
in the
proof.
coffin.
This is
Exactly.
why. Okay. So let me get comfortable here.
Okay. So the first reason is the hairstyle. Here's the thing. In Naruto specifically, I have seen lots of characters, especially amongst Naruto's friends, who have a very similar hairstyle to their parents, their fathers specifically, so boys and like sons and fathers. I don't think it's a coincidence that Naruto's hairstyle is so similar to the fourth Hokage. And actually, in a very recent episode, I'm not sure if the last one or the one before that we watched, we saw just an image of the fourth Hokage, in which his hairstyle and even the way he wears his bandana is very similar to Naruto.
I mean, they all wear the headband the same way.
Yeah,
no?
right. But I mean, the way his hair just generally looks with the bandana on. I think there is a reason for that, and I think the reason is because, I think that they're hinting that Naruto would be the fourth Hokage's son. Again, like I said, this is the least important reason of all, right? It's just kind of a little hint that if it is true, they just dropped in there,
So, what about your second element? You said you had three, so number two.
Right. The second reason why I believe that Naruto is the fourth Hokage's son is actually the first thing that ever got me thinking about this theory, which is that if we rewind all the way back to when Gaara first appeared, when we found out about his story, about how the Kazekage put the one-tailed beast into his own son, it feels like that history would have repeated itself with Naruto. It feels like the fourth Hokage, who was the Hokage at the time, would have taken his own son to be the carrier of the nine-tail. And I think that's something that would have been kind of common, that they wouldn't just pick any random baby to be the vessel of a tail beast, but they would have picked someone who would have been close to them, the Kazekage, the Hokage, and the whatever other Kage there are in other villages. So it feels like that would have been something that they would have done in order to be able to keep that person, the Jinchuriki, close to them.
Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, we do have that precedent with Gaara and his dad.
Yes.
But that's one, right? Is that enough to make a pattern?
I mean, we haven't seen others. We have seen only one other Jinchuriki. We only saw her briefly. Mm-hmm. So I don't know, but it feels like it could be something,
Okay.
Also because there would be a logic to it, right? That the person in charge would want the Jinchuriki to be someone controllable.
Okay. Oh. Whether or not Gaara was controllable is a whole other question.
But
okay.
That's what the Kazekage thought.
So, what about number 3? Your third reason why you think that the fourth Hokage is Naruto's dad?
So the third reason actually came to me fairly recently. And if before that I only thought like, I kind of entertained the idea of, oh, it's possible. Once I figure out this third reason, it's making me think that it's more probable.
It changed everything.
And that is the relationship between Naruto and the Rasengan. The reason why I say that is because, one, when we saw first Naruto master the Rasengan, even to Jiraiya, it was surprisingly fast. Now, we have learned at that point also that the Rasengan was first developed by the fourth Hokage, and that up to that point, only Jiraiya was able of learning it, right? Now, the Rasengan is not a Kikigenkai. We know that. But it's a very difficult technique. If in the sense that some techniques are easier passed down within a family, even if it's not exclusive to that family, because the children learn it from their parents, because there's something in the way they manipulate the chakra in order to develop that jutsu. I feel like Naruto, being the son of the fourth Hokage who first developed this technique, would have a sort of natural advantage of learning it, because the way his father would have used and manipulated chakra would be similar to the way Naruto uses and manipulates chakra. I would add
there's
3.5.
Yeah.
Not really. It's also about the Rasengan, but like a 3.5 reason, because we just learned now that Kakashi's plan for Naruto is to actually complete or like further develop the Rasengan. I feel like also plot-wise, that's a very father and son kind of thing to do, you know?
I see. Yeah.
The fourth Hokage created something and then his son is taking it further, you know? So, but that's again, it's more like plot-wise rather than things that the anime is actually giving us here. So yeah, that is it.
Okay. So not to, shut down your theory or anything, I'm not going to tell you whether or not you're right on.
Okay.
But just I like to push on it just a little bit to see what else you come up with. Konohamaru,
Yes.
the third Hokage's grandson. They often, he has this private teacher. They often talk about him in this, revered way. It's the honorable third Hokage's grandson. He has some kind of status or some kind of elevation. Naruto is treated like shit.
That is true. That is absolutely true. I wouldn't know how to answer that. I would think a lot of Naruto being treated the way he is. I mean, obviously, we know that it has to do with the fact that he has the nine-tailed beast within him, and the adults of the village knew that, so he kind of like pushed him away. I would also maybe go and say that it's possible that not everyone knows. If it is the case that it's his son, not everybody knows that. It is also possible that even if some people know, in trying to protect the secret, like for so long of where, like who has the Jinchuriki, so that, people from the outside wouldn't try to come in and get Naruto, they wouldn't have said, they would have kept it a secret. Like if maybe some higher ups would know that it's the fourth Hokage's son, they wouldn't necessarily share that or make it common knowledge. I don't know. It's possible.
So there it is. Those were your reasons why you believe that Naruto is the fourth son. Of course, you guys in the comment section below and me, we know the answer. Let's not spoil her. Let's not, write any comments about whether or not she's right. As we react to more episodes of Naruto Shippuden, we might or might not get the eventual answer confirmation. Is Naruto really the fourth son? And so it's just fun to see as things unfold and to see your reaction. Again, that was your theory as to why Naruto was the fourth son. We'll get to it as we watch more Naruto. And if you want to watch those episodes, by the way, I invite you to
subscribe to this channel. The button is down below.
Yes, like this video if you did. Comment in the comment section below and stay tuned for whatever next late theory video we have with Anna there theorizing about something Naruto related or something else, right? So you're also behind on Bleach and Hunter x Hunter,
yes,
so we could be doing theories on those two. So yeah, all interesting stuff. Hope you enjoyed the video and
have a nice day.
Bye bye.